V4U, V4U Radio. V4U, V4U Radio. चुरा कर लाए हैं कुछ मीठे मीठे पल, काफिले यादों के हंसी ख्वाबों के कल। चुरा कर लाए हैं कुछ मीठे मीठे पल, काफिले यादों के हंसी ख्वाबों के कल। मचलते बचपन की शौक नादानियाँ, कागज की कश्ती और किस्से कहानियाँ। मजा ले जिंदगी का यहाँ पल दो पल। V4U Radio, V4U Radio, V4U Radio, V4U Radio। कभी भी कहीं भी कॉलेज की मस्ती थी, अलहड़ दीवानगी, गीतों भरी शाम थी, फक्कड़ सी जिंदगी। कॉलेज की मस्ती थी, अलहड़ दीवानगी, गीतों भरी शाम थी, फक्कड़ सी जिंदगी। मदहोश ख्वाहिशों की यादें सुनहरी, यारों की दिल लगी यारियां शायरी सी। मजा ले जिंदगी का यहाँ पल दो पल। V4U Radio, V4U Radio, V4U Radio, V4U Radio। कभी भी कहीं भी तराने मस्ती के महफिले शायराना, फिर से ले आएंगे गुजरा जमाना। तराने मस्ती के महफिले शायराना, फिर से ले आएंगे गुजरा जमाना। सुहाने दिन होंगे मस्ती भरी रातें, दिल से दिल की बस होंगी बातें। मजा ले जिंदगी का यहाँ पल दो पल। तुम होगे हम होंगे, खुशियों के रंग होंगे, सब नीली बातों में हकीकत के रंग होंगे। V4U Radio, V4U Radio, V4U Radio, V4U Radio। कभी भी कहीं भी
रास्ते भागे पाँव से आगे, जिंदगी से चल कुछ और भी मांगे। रास्ते भागे पाँव से आगे, जिंदगी से चल कुछ और भी मांगे। क्यों सोचना है जाना कहाँ, जाए वही ले जाए जहाँ।
Welcome back here. We are in the V4U Conference Center attending Matter of Mind. I've got Raj Chaudhary and Savi Chaudhary here from Edmonton Crematorium and Funeral Home. I know a word which most of us don't like to hear. It's like mental health, which has become a taboo. However, we all know how much important it is in these sensitive times. So I have here Raj attending this event. He's one of the proud sponsors. We will hear directly from Raj. Raj, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Absolutely great. What brings you here? How are you finding the event?
The event is pretty good actually. One of the organizer, Amit Anam, he told me about Manav Seva Association and then how they are doing this event, which is pretty amazing, and then it's good turnaround. And I just came. I haven't attended the first half, but I'm planning to stay here and then attend that second half of the event.
So nice to have you here, and also, of course, as we know, it's such a sensitive thing to discuss. Not everyone wants to listen. How do you cope up with such ailing families?
You know what? It is like the Manav Seva Association. This is a seva too. When everyone's gonna go one day, and then when someone passed in someone's family, it's to me it's a seva to help that family and then guide them on the right direction, because they are lost at that time, right? And then that's what our staff do. They just make sure that they can ease their pain. emotions and all that. At the same time, they wanna do the funeral arrangement of their loved ones. That's where our staff, they just take that pain away and at least help them to get that part done.
So very well said. Cannot agree less on this part. Savvy, you've been attending. What is one thing you're liking about the event? What is your favorite part of the event?
The favorite part is that everybody is here and attending the event, and especially the yoga in the morning. That's nice. Like the introduction of it's not only like we are here to have a food or something, but we are here to see what the other vendors are doing. We are introducing ourselves to the community. That I know it's that, as Raj mentioned, that it's not easy. No one want to talk about the funerals, but the thing is, at the end of the day, we are here, and then everyone want to go one day from here. So we are here to help the people.
Yeah, I know. As I said, it's not easy at all to talk about this. Raj, what are the few services you're providing to the community here from this crematorium here?
I don't know how long you have been living in this city. It's been almost now it's 18 years I'm living here in Edmonton. And then our community used to go to the funeral home they used to go to. They were not actually designed to serve our community. The reason why I'm saying that they were not, because what we do as a East Indian or Indian, like if we can skip the wedding, but we always stood by the family at their tough time. So there was a need, because those funeral home couldn't have more than 200-300 people, and then I attended some funeral. I had to stand outside because there was no room in there. So what we did is, that's what we did. We planned this way. Edmonton Crematorium Funeral Home is 800 people can sit in that. And then also we can do four funerals in a day. We have 2 crematoriums in there. We have live streaming, and then also, our staff, they are trained. We have Hindi staff, Punjabi speaking staff. We can go to the temple, mandir, pujari with mandir, gurdwara. So we have everything. So we just take family. Don't worry, we will take care of everything at that time.
Parking is a major issue in all the funeral homes. We have more than 300 spots that people can park. There's no issue and all that. And if we have a bigger funeral and we have an overflow, and the people can sit in the other hall, and we have TVs everywhere, they can still attend the funeral while they're sitting in the other hall.
So very well said. I've been living here for 18 years as well, and I know how sometimes it becomes so difficult during those times when you're frustrated, you are not in the right mood, right frame, and you're not even getting the parking. So, Savi, thank you so much for letting our viewers know about this. I really thank you. V4U, thank you for sponsoring, coming to our podium today to talk with us. I really thank you.
ਹੱਟਿਆ ਸੀ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਛਾਲ ਲਾਉਣ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਦਾਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਛੱਡਿਆ ਸੁਣੂਗਾ ਖੜਾਕਾ ਵੱਜੀ ਸੱਟ ਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਫੱਟਿਆਂ ਚ ਗਿੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਗੱਡਿਆ ਸੁਣੂਗਾ ਖੜਾਕਾ ਵੱਜੀ ਸੱਟ ਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਫੱਟਿਆਂ ਚ ਗਿੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਗੱਡਿਆ ਉਹ ਬਾਜ ਨੇ ਉਡਾਰੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਭਰ ਲਈ ਫੇਰ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਪਾਬੰਦੀਆਂ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੁਕੱਦਰਾਂ ਨਾ ਪਿੜਨਾ ਸੌਖੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਉਣੀਆਂ ਬੁਲੰਦੀਆਂ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੁਕੱਦਰਾਂ ਨਾ ਪਿੜਨਾ ਸੌਖੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਉਣੀਆਂ ਬੁਲੰਦੀਆਂ
सुनने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। आप हैं आज एवेरियो कॉन्फ्रेंस सेंटर हॉलिडे इन में। वी आर अटेंडिंग मैटर ऑफ माइंड वेलनेस मेंटल हेल्थ वेलनेस कॉन्फ्रेंस। हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं केशव परीख जी एंड राज परीख जी। They are very well known, renowned, reputable business owners who have contributed so much. And today they are also platinum sponsors and of course owners of the Everio Conference Center. Keshav ji, how are you doing?
Doing great. I mean, I hope you listened to all the wonderful speakers we had and great sponsors. And this is a mental health issue is becoming a very prevalent in the Indian community and throughout the world right now. And I don't think COVID helped either. So me, Raj and Guru and Ivario and help the community, and the reason is community has given so much to us, so we want to give back to the real good cause on that side.
Very well said. And of course, behind every good cause, of course, successful man has got a good successful wife behind, or maybe a good backing support. Raj, I know you've been so supportive of all these events. You go to so many events. What did you find different in this one?
I think it was just very showed a lot of awareness of mental health issues, especially since we've had COVID. I'm sure it's been very difficult for a lot of people, and I think this just made that awareness more stand out more in society and among the community.
One of the proud Edmontonians. I've known both Raji and Keshavji for almost 17 years now, and they have been so active. And today itself, it's been a really long day, and I've seen both you have been really, the front seaters have really contributed so much. Anything in particular jumps out to you, Keshavji, today in today's?
Well, I just want to say, Anupam, thank you so much for your hard work, and I know you for a long time as well, for 17 years since you're here, and I'm watching you all that you're working hard and doing the good deed to the community. So we really appreciate your hard work and what you contribute to society. And what I learned is if one thing stand out today is what Giri said, that if you're in trouble, at least call 211. That is the crisis line or the helpline. And if we can help one person in the city, in this community, I think we've done our job. Thank you so much.
We couldn't agree more than this, Keshavji. What a way to wrap up this conference. 211 is the line, folks. Don't forget. I thank COVID actually to have given us the blessing to have been talking about mental health so much. It was a taboo for so long. I think COVID came and we started talking more about it. Guru, I know that we're standing in front of the Guru restaurant, which is owned by Keshavji and Rajji. Do you want to tell about the location? And it's such a fantastic Indian place to be. Such great ambience. Tell us something about it.
Well, Guru is a very unique and a very different experience. I mean, we wouldn't call it in a restaurant, but I would call it a great experience. When you go there, you're not only going there for food, you're going for the entire Indian experience. So if you go to West End, it's on 170th and Street and 100th Avenue. That's a little more like a fine Indian experience and cuisine and all that. But then we open another location this whole pandemic in a tower, which is connected to Ice District. So you can go to the game, you can go to the concert, and you don't have to go outside at all. And that's a very cocktail oriented, one of the best wine selection we have in the city, and very, very fusion food, which people should come and try.
I have nothing but thank you for joining. Thank you for coming on V4U today. I really appreciate your time today, and thank you again for holding and being the platinum sponsors for such a great event. Thank you so much, both. Welcome back, friends, and here we are with Art of Living. I've got Mamta. Mamta, you were on the podium. I heard you. How are you liking the event? Anything you would like to tell about Art of Living and how mental health is making such huge waves post-COVID?
Definitely, this is a very, very timely event, and I'm really happy to be here. And I'm just so surprised that we're having this conference right here in Edmonton. I just came to know about it, and I'm here, so I'm really happy to be here. And they're really touching upon an important topic. Mental health has always been important. It is such a taboo subject that people actually don't talk about it. It's like so difficult to be vulnerable, but COVID has made it. It's come out in the open. Everybody is talking about it and how people have been affected, not just directly by COVID, but all the things that have followed COVID. How we've not been able to meet with our families, as the mayor was touched upon, and how we've lost people, but we haven't been able to grieve together or come together. So mental health is a very timely topic, and I'm so glad that this conference is happening, and we have so many good speakers talking about the issue of mental health and what we can do. Like it's an illness and how we can address it.
I couldn't have agreed more on this. And I actually thanks COVID to it. Prior to COVID, I think the awareness was not as much as it has picked up the acceleration. So I'd say, as much as COVID brought bad things, it also brought some good things because the mental health issues were all locked up within the four walls. And so now we are coming out, talking about it. The kids, the parents, the employers, all are benefiting from it. Mamta, I have a question for you. You are with Art of Living. Tell us something about it. What do you do here in the city?
Okay, so I am a volunteer with the Art of Living Foundation, and Art of Living Foundation is the biggest, one of the largest volunteer-based organizations in the world. And the mission of the foundation is to everybody to live a stress-free life. Like there should be no stress in anybody's life. Okay, so we organize stress relief educational programs in more than 150 countries in the world. Okay? And we have touched the lives of 455 million people, more than 455 million people through our programs. So our signature program is called the Sky Breath Meditation. It's the Sudarshan Kriya Yoga or Sky Breath. It's a 3-day program taught over 7 hours where you actually learn a very, very potent breathing technique which has scientifically proven to address stress and make you happy, fuller life, lead a happy and full life. So this is, I'm a volunteer, and why I'm so passionate about it, because 15 years ago, I was in the mental health boat. Sky prevented me from becoming a statistic. I'm not a statistic on mental health, and that's why I'm so passionate. My life changed forever. I was a student, I was a PhD student, and with all the stress that comes with a PhD, I just couldn't handle it. And fortunately, I found the Sky Breath meditation program. I took it, and 15 years, I'm practicing it every day, and it's worked wonders for my mental health, for my well-being. And so we have these programs right here in Edmonton. We do them online because of COVID, but now also in person. So I urge, to take this program. It's only a 7-hour program, but once you take it, you have something to guide you for your life.
Wow, it seems like such a great program right in the city of Edmonton. So Edmontonian, get ready if you feel that there's a need. Of course, such programs always lift you up, bring the mental wellness, give you the tools. Mamta, last question, how can people contact you?
We have a website, artofliving.ca, and then we have, today we have a QR code, so you can scan it, and we have your information, and we'll call you and contact you and answer all or any of your questions about mental health and how you can take the program or even volunteer for that. So we are all there, but I think the best way to contact us is look at our website, and you will find the Edmonton chapter and all the courses that are running in Edmonton in a tab called courses. You'll find a course in your area and you'll find us. You'll find our teachers, you'll find other volunteers, and apart from that, we have a presence in the community. We do a satsang every second Friday, second Saturday, followed by a food. So it's at the Alberta Hindi Parishad. So I invite everybody to join and enjoy the bliss of beautiful music, followed by meditation, dinner, sattvic dinner, and then learn about the program.
What a wonderful way to wrap it up. And friends, this is V4U Radio covering Matter of Mind at Everio Conference Center here Holiday Inn. We have here Mamta from Art of Living. Thank you so much for joining V4U. Thanks all the sponsors, participants for coming over and helping us out in this, making the event successful. Thank you.
तेरी ही बोली बोलूंगी मैं, तेरी ही बानी गाऊंगी मैं, तेरी ही बोली बोलूंगी मैं, तेरी ही बानी गाऊंगी मैं, तेरी शकदा चोला पहन के मैं तुझ में ही रंग जाऊंगी, तेरी शकदा चूड़ा पहन के मैं तुझ में ही सज जाऊंगी.
I've here Ashish Arora ji, who is the CEO of Revolutionary Auto and Hotel Group. Ashish ji is very much active in the community. I covered him during the cricket tournament as well. आपने देखा होगा viewers जिन्होंने मेरा cricket tournament देखा था. Ashish ji, how are you feeling today? What brings you here?
Thank you very much. You've been very kind to me always. And what brings me here is there's a small story I want to tell. Not too many people know about me. I'm a stage 4 cancer survivor, and the reason when Amit reached out to me for sponsorship, it was not just the sponsorship. It's not about $3,000 to $4,000 or $5,000. It's about we run about 10 hotels in Canada. We run dealerships. We've got other businesses also in Canada. When I look at people, when people work with us, the working hours in the hotel industry or anywhere for the matter in the hospitality industry is about 12 to 14 hours. The environment which we create for them is very important to make sure that these people are actually well taken care of. Again, mental illness is something it's a broad term. A lot of people don't understand. They think that, when people have Alzheimer's, when people are going through a lot of things, any sort of, a disturbance in the brain, any sort of a distraction from your life which is not being taken care of. And a very well spoken point in one of the seminars when I attended today was connecting the dots. So connecting the dots is a very important aspect where people are not able to understand that what is going on behind the mind. So cutting short the whole thing, I have a very, very deep connect, because when I was going through cancer, I had a lot of psychiatrists who used to come and talk to me and say that, are you wanting to commit suicide? And I used to really feel angry, disturbed. But when I realized the reason they wanted me to understand that tomorrow I don't know whether I'll jump out of my hospital window, because the kind of illness I had, it's not easy. But it's not that illness, it's also the mental state of mind which people want to make sure to understand. And one thing I want everybody to understand is, when somebody goes through small aspects of life, I think holding hands, understanding the needs, and not getting angry on people with what background they're coming from is one of the biggest things which I would like to, as my recommendation. And it is our company's motto, that we all keep getting money, but something we give out to the people, and Manav Seva is one of the best organizations to be associated with. Thank you.
Ashish, such heartfelt stories we've heard today, such sensitive topics, sometimes not easy to be where you are today. Hearing those bring tears to eyes, and such blessed sometimes I feel to be here in Canada, where the mental awareness, mental health is being given so much importance, and I'm so happy that businesses houses come forward to support these events. Really glad to have you here. Listening to your own story is such a heartfelt. My best wishes to you, my best wishes to Manav Seva, my best wishes to the Mental Health Association and the panelists here who are doing such a great job creating an awareness. I'm very thankful on behalf of V4U Radio. Ashish, I really thank you for joining us. Thank you. दोस्तों हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं राधे गुप्ता जी और कृष्ण गुप्ता जी फ्रॉम रोहित बिल्डर्स. दे हैव बीन एब्सोल्युटली स्टनिंग कंट्रीब्यूटर्स इन द कम्युनिटी. हर इवेंट में आगे से बढ़ के सपोर्ट करते हैं हर इस तरह के इवेंट को. आज हमारे साथ राधे जी जुड़े हुए हैं, कृष्णा जी जुड़ी हुई हैं. हाउ आर यू लाइकिंग द इवेंट मैम?
Oh, I'm really enjoying this event, and I'm really all for the mental health. So this is a great initiative from the Manav Seva, and I hope they continue doing this.
For me, it is very well organized function. Nice to see so much presence for our community to be part of it. It is very heartening, and I am very impressed. And I hope we keep on doing these kind of things more and be part of the community at large.
Anything specific you are looking for today?
I just want this message to go out in our community as much as possible, and I hope they repeat it again, this thing. That's
Very well said. I think this session is about to start. I will not really make you stand here and miss anything. Thank you so much for joining V4U Radio. आपका आने का शुक्रिया, आपका सपोर्ट करने का शुक्रिया. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मैम सर. Thank you.
रोंदे जाना हंस के कट ले चार दे हाड़िया रोंदे आए रोंदे जाना हंस के कट ले चार दे हाड़िया.
Welcome back, friends. This is Anupam from Matter of Mind. I have here a wonderful speaker, Raj Vark, who was just on the podium. Just listening to your story, Raj, brought tears to my eyes. Can you maybe tell us something, a little bit about it, what you went through?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on. And what we went through, personally, what I went through was obviously devastating. Where with mental health, 8 years ago, we just didn't talk about it. And my best friend, Surgeon Singh Singera, that had taken his life, it was the hardest time of my life that I want no one to ever go through. So that's why we've started this event called Breaking the Silence, to break the stigma around mental health and, start the conversation as well.
Raj, as an Edmontonian, as Canadian, we know how really it's become so difficult. The good thing on the positive side is these friends leave behind such a good memories with us. What is this all event about, Breaking the Silence? What do you do in this event?
Yeah, so it's one of many events that we've started now. what the original is basically walk and run. So it's a 5K walk and run with the whole family coming out. It's free lunch, free breakfast, free kids entertainment. There's organizations there like CASA, Glenrose, Mental Health Foundation that have booths set up for individuals that need more guidance to find out where they can go get help. But in a sense, it's just to have a good time, to be around positive individuals, to break the stigma around mental health.
Very well said, and I'm so glad that I was able to make this event, meet people like you. For individuals who do not know more, how can they know more about the Break the Silence or these events? Any website, any phone numbers?
Yeah, so it's very simple. It's breakingthesilence.com. You go on our website. We're on social media, Facebook, Instagram as well. So go on there. Like I said, there'll be events that are coming up. In February, we're going to be having a 3-on-3 basketball tournament at the University of Alberta as well. So there's so many events that we're going to be putting on, and it's fun. And let's break the barrier and break the stigma around mental health.
Friends, this is Raj. Work with us attending the Matter of Mind here at the V4U Conference Center. Raj, so nice to have you. I thank you for your best wishes. Thank you.
They told me you can't do it, but when we do it big. You know what it is.
ਉਹ ਡਿੱਗ ਡਿੱਗ ਹੋਇਆ ਸਵਾਰ ਮਿੱਤਰਾ ਇੰਨੀ ਛੇਤੀ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਰ ਮਿੱਤਰਾ ਦੇਖੀ ਸਭ ਦੇਣਾ ਏ ਖਿਲਾਰ ਮਿੱਤਰਾ ਸਿਰ ਉੱਤੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ ਪਾਉਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਬੇਬੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਦੇਖੀ ਸਟਰਗਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਜਰੀ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਜਾਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਬੇਬੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਦੇਖੀ ਸਟਰਗਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਕਈਆਂ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਜਰੀ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਜਾਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਹੀਰਾ ਨਿਕਲੂ ਧਰਤੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਜੀਰਾ ਨਿਕਲੂ ਜੈਲਸੀ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਲ 'ਚ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਭੀੜ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਵੀਰਾ ਨਿਕਲੂ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਸਿਉਂਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਹੱਡ ਤੇ ਪਿੱਠੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ ਵਾਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਛੱਡ ਤੇ ਪੇਪਰ ਤੇ ਮਿੰਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਧਰ ਲੈ ਜੇ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਚਿੱਟੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਐਡਰੈਸ ਪਾਉਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੇਬੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਦੇਖੀ ਸਟਰਗਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਜਰੀ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਜਾਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੇਬੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ
Welcome back, friends. I have here one of the very good sponsors, Atul Sept, and who is running a accountancy firm, Atul Sept Professional Corporation. Atulji, how are you liking the event today?
Oh, excellent. This is one of the very rarely known and very rarely done kind of a event on mental health. I'm very proud to be one of the part of this wonderful event, and I'm glad you are covering it.
No, thank you so much. And Atulji, you have been a huge supporter of any community event. I see you coming out to support events like this. Anything special about this event you would like to talk about to our viewers?
Although the special thing is about the mental health. I mean, mental health is very less talked, and as you have seen, this is a very less talked thing and a problem, and especially in our communities where we don't even talk about it. Reason being, we think mental health is a taboo. We all think about it. The awareness is the one part, and self-awareness is the second part, which probably they are going to cover in a very big way. This that if you all who is suffering from the mental health, we think we don't. Somebody else is suffering. So I think that's one of those signs which you can get in these kind of events, and when you see the eminent speakers or doctors and psychologists and the volunteers, I think this is the catch, I guess.
Very well said, Atulji. And what I'm telling that during this COVID, each one of us lost something. Employers have lost employees. Parents have seen the kids struggling with so much stress and mental issues, and such a widely known topic. It's really good to see sponsors like you coming forward, attending and being ambassadors of this, so that it's no longer a taboo. V4U Radio really appreciate you coming down and having a chat with us. Thank you so much, Atulji. Thank you.
Take care. All the best for your upcoming events and for your all the endeavors V4U. Thank you. You take care.
Friends, again, this is V4U Radio covering the Matter of Mind live here from the V4U Center, and I'm so pleased to have Aman representing the Guru restaurant, one of the platinum sponsors. Aman, how do you feel about the event, and can you tell something about the restaurant? Where can people come and have good food?
I think event is going wonderful, and we do have two restaurants in Edmonton. One is at downtown and one is at the West End, and both are very different to each other. One is representative of fusion touch of Indian food, and one of representative of traditional food. And I think you should try it. There's like unique food, especially in Edmonton. You can't see it anywhere else, and the taste is wonderful.
Aman, I totally agree, concur with you that it's a great place. I have been to the restaurants, both the locations, so many times. So personally endorse, friends, if you're in that area, please go to Guru in the West End and in the downtown area. There's just around the Rogers Arena. So of course, thank you so much, Aman, for joining. I hope you are enjoying the event and don't stay hungry here.
Sure, thank you so much.
Thank you. Manu again from V4U Radio. We are here attending the Matter of Mind at Everio Conference Center at Holiday Inn. I've got Bal, who has been really helping to conduct the program. She's been absolutely excellent organizing and also taking the podium. Bal, how do you feel today?
I feel really good. It's wonderful to get some awareness out there just in general, but also especially in the South Asian community on mental health topics that are very relevant. I mean, we talk about grief, we talk about addiction, various topics around anxiety and depression, so it's important to just get the message out there. This is a fantastic way to do it, and for the lovely turnout.
And absolutely, I've been attending this since 8 o'clock in the morning. Such great participants. Any specific participant you like the most?
I really like all of them, and the piece that I especially like is there's a lot of overlapping that's happening, so it's continuing to reaffirm the message. So we had Dr. Thakur on this morning. He was talking about demystification. We had another professional on with regard to the science behind that. So Sonia Funk was chatting about the science behind mental health. Also another colleague of mine, Shannon McKay, talked about mindfulness and how we can incorporate that into our day-to-day. And we also had Dr. Jevni on as well, and Gary's on currently as I'm doing this. And so there's a lot of overarching themes as well, a lot of overlapping pieces. So that's really lovely.
It is not an easy topic at all. I know there was a time when it was a taboo, and I've gone through that myself. However, I always thank COVID for this, because after COVID, it's become a little bit more common to really talk. It's no longer a taboo. Anything in person, why did you decide to be attached to this event in particular?
Well, I was contacted by my association president, and she asked me if I would like to come up, and so I had the chance to connect with Amit as well online. And so this was an event that was being put on through the Manav Seva Association, and I thought it was really relevant. I'm a South Asian woman, I'm a registered professional in the field, and so for me it's really important to get the message out there and to support people. I mean, when we are experiencing dire straits, when we're experiencing stress, sometimes we may reach out to resources that are not helpful. So this is a way to lend credibility to the piece. When you reach out to professionals, how can you reach out to professionals who are regulated, who are accredited, and who can support your mental health because they have the training in the background.
5 days full job, spending a Saturday on this event. I know how it feels as a corporate guy as well, and how much it really is the need of the hour is. Any last minute, any advice to the people who would be watching this show?
Well, for anyone who may be needing support, it's part about naming it, talking about mental health. It can feel counterintuitive to talk about something, but that's what we need to do more of, because that's actually what helps support us. So reach out to a loved one, let them know how you're doing, explore ways to support yourself first, then support others. Do so with resources, professional ones, and go from there.
Wonderful. This is Balsal with us. Welcome back, friends. We are here at the Everio Conference Center attending Matter of Mind. I'm so grateful and honored to have here Giri Puliganala here. He is the Executive Director of Canadian Mental Health Association Edmonton Chapter. He was one of the panelists I just heard. Absolutely flabbergasted with how you spoke and what topics you discussed. How are you finding this event today?
Oh, this is amazing. I mean, I've been telling people it's weird. It's weird because, in our community, the topic of mental health, I mean, nobody ever talks about it. And here today, we have, hundreds of people coming and actually opening up about it, talking about it, wanting to take action. I think that is just like astounding. And then the other part is that, I've talked to some folks I've never heard
me one thing. You are holding such a prestigious post as Executive Director of Canadian Mental Health Association. I'm sure this is not a new event for you. You keep going to. Is there anything different about this event you found?
Yes, I mean this event is very special. It's very unique actually because this is one of the first times where I've heard the cultural aspect being incorporated, or sort of lived experiences, saltations, and again, like in most non kind of Western cultures, I mean even in Western cultures, but even more in non-Western cultures, we don't talk about mental health. So the fact that you could actually have a conference and actually have people show up for that conference is just amazing. So very proud to be part of it.
Absolutely, cannot agree less or more here. Such a wonderful way. You have summed it up. Now, there are almost 300 people who attended, but thousands could not. For those who could not attend, any message for them?
Well, I think that they should be able to get our slides. I was told that they'll get our slides off the web page. So, I think in many ways the people who came here will be the emissaries for the messages that were shared today, and they will reach out to the other ones and talk to them. And I think that for everyone who didn't come today, I think it's really important that they're listening. Though they weren't here, they're listening and paying attention to what was spoken about here, and that the next time that there's an opportunity to engage on mental health, that they will participate as well.
Well, agree. I couldn't have asked for more. Thank you so much for attending, coming, and also giving time to V4U Radio. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hello, friends. We are back here at the Matter of Mind. I've got great youthful contributions from the University of Alberta, a panel of students here who are going to introduce themselves and also let us know what are they contributing today. Starting with Monique.
Hi, so my name is Manav Sewa. I'm a full-time third-year student at the University of Alberta. A lot of the work that I do volunteer-wise has to do with mental health. So I'm on the executive team of Mansic Movement. I'm a board member of Breaking the Silence, and I'm also launching an organization with a psychologist called the Caring Coalition, and I also run a few youth organizations, and I'm on the City of Edmonton Youth Council and a few other things. But I'll pass on the mic to Parm here.
Hey guys, good you? So basically, we're connected with the mental conference here through Mansic, a group that you did. And so what I do for Mansic is I'm the VP of events, and VP is for external affairs. And so are you basically asking what we're doing here today? Okay, so my role, of course, wasn't as major as the research here. I was a bit more to help out, but so basically we have our booth set up in the corner, and we're mostly advocating for the mental health in the Punjabi community.
Such nice to hear, and you know what? It's always good to see some positive faces, some positive talks, and this is the right forum. Finding time on a Saturday to come to this event is in itself a feeling of gratitude. Moving to the third one, Gurvinder, how are you doing?
So I became a part of Mansic in my undergrad. So back in 2019, I've been a member since the start. And right now, I'm currently VP of Design, and I'm doing my master's in the Department of Peds. And yeah, I've been part of Mansic for quite a bit.
It's such nice feeling to see young leaders developing in the community, VPs, and they understand how to organize events, be a part of it, how to be on the stage. Bonnie, you took the stage. I saw that, and you were sharing so many good stories as well. It's really nice to have you here. V4U, thank you, youths from the University of Alberta, to have come down here to celebrate this kind of event, because as we said, mental illness is no longer a taboo. We are really talking about it, and the more we talk, I think that it will become a comfortable zone for many of us, because each one of us go through. I really thank all of you today for joining us. Thank you. Well said.
I feel like it recharged our energies as well to put more effort into this movement.
Very well said. And again, as I said, we can't thank enough the young and youthful people joining these types of conferences. And once again, thank you so much.
रुक जाना नहीं
तू कहीं हार के कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के ओ राही
दोस्तों हमारे संग जुड़ चुके हैं अमित एरी जी जो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट स्कूल्स अल्बर्टा हिंदी परिषद के हैं, जो आज अटेंड कर रहे हैं वेरियो कॉन्फ्रेंस सेंटर में मैटर ऑफ माइंड इवेंट को हमारे साथ। V4U रेडियो बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता है यहाँ अटेंडीज़ को और साथ में इनवाइट करता है अमित एरी जी को। अमित जी, आपको कैसा लग रहा है यहाँ पर आज?
सबसे पहले तो नमस्कार और थैंक यू V4U का इतनी अच्छी सर्विस प्रोवाइड करने के लिए। आपके सॉन्ग्स में रेगुलर बेसिस पे सुनता हूँ और मुझे बहुत ही आनंद आता है आपके, स्पेशली जब आप किशोर कुमार के गाने चलाते हैं। आई थिंक अराउंड 11 o'clock इन द मॉर्निंग। सो बहुत अच्छा लगता है मेरे को वो गाने सुन के। आज हम मानव सेवा एसोसिएशन के बहुत आभारी हैं कि उन्होंने एक इतनी अच्छी कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑर्गेनाइज की है जिसके अंदर वो मेंटल हेल्थ के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। हम लोग कई बार मेंटल हेल्थ को इतनी इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं देते हैं, पर अगर हमारा मन और दिमाग स्वस्थ है तो हम स्पेशली साफ दिल से सोच सकते हैं और अपनी हैप्पीली लाइफ बिता सकते हैं।
बहुत अच्छी बात कही आपने। पहली बात तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद V4U को सुनने के लिए यहाँ पर, और साथ में आपका यहाँ जुड़ने से, क्योंकि स्पॉन्सर्स इस तरह से कम्युनिटी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस अल्बर्टा हिंदी परिषद दोस्तों यहाँ पे सालों साल से हिंदी और संस्कृत बच्चों को सिखा रहे हैं, पढ़ा रहे हैं एडमिंटन शहर में। ऑफ कोर्स आप समझ सकते हैं एज पेरेंट्स हाउ मच डू वी वांट आवर किड्स टू नो। 14 सितंबर को हिंदी दिवस दिन है। हाँ, यहाँ पे 17 तारीख को मना रहे हैं अमित जी कुछ खास सेलिब्रेशंस हिंदी दिवस पे?
बिल्कुल, हम पिछले साल भी हमने हिंदी दिवस मनाया था और उस बार भी हमारे साथ काफ़ी अच्छे लोग जुड़े थे। इस बार हमारी कोशिश है कि हम 4 से 5 प्रेजेंटेशन बच्चों से परफॉर्म कराएं। उसमें से अगर मैं आपको बताऊं, शायद मेरे जो ऑर्गेनाइजर लाइक ना करें, पर उसमें हम बच्चों से एक नन्ना मुन्ना राही हूँ देश का सिपाही हूँ गाने के ऊपर बच्चों से परफॉर्मेंस करवाएंगे। अभी ये मेरे को पता नहीं मेरे ऑर्गेनाइजर्स को ये अच्छा लगेगा या नहीं, मैंने पहले बता दिया है।
अमित जी मज़ा कुछ हेल्दी कंट्रोवर्सीज में बहुत अच्छा लगता है, बहुत मज़ा आता है। आज अमित जी जुड़े हमारे साथ, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं अमित जी। हिंदी परिषद बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहा है यहाँ पे। और दोस्तों जल्दी हम हिंदी परिषद का एक टॉक शो भी लेके आ रहे हैं, कुछ उनकी उपलब्धियों के बारे में बात करने के लिए, उनके वॉलंटियर्स कैसे वो अप्रोच करते हैं, स्टूडेंट्स टीचर्स जो कर रहे हैं। अमित जी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका आज V4U रेडियो जुड़ने के लिए। थैंक यू सो मच। Welcome back, friends. Last but not the least, Dr. Shona Pandya. What a wonderful speaker. We had such a wonderful, inspirational, started from mental health, became inspirational leadership. She covered almost everything. Dr. Pandya, how did you do it all?
Oh, thank you so much. It's been a lesson through all of my expeditions, all my experiences in extreme environments, whether I'm living in the desert, flying zero-G, living underwater. You learn a lot about teamwork, about mental health, about mental well-being, and I think those lessons are applicable, to anyone in their everyday lives.
Dr. Pandya, if I were to maybe tell my viewers, she's a physician, astronaut, and if I start counting diving, piloting, she's done it, everything. And somebody asked this question, how did you do it? It was just the coffee, she said. And I'm so amazed to have such a great, accomplished person for V4U Radio on this event. Last but not the least question before I let you go, because there are lots of people standing to really talk to you today, is for those who could not attend, youngsters, any one message which comes to your mind which can motivate them too?
Yeah, absolutely. I think my message for them is, pick what you love, figure out what you want to do, work really, really hard to get there, be the hardest working person in the room, and then don't let anyone tell you you don't belong to be there, because you absolutely do.
Dr. Pandya, I cannot thank you enough for coming down and just gracing the event. It has been a wonderful moment listening to you. Thank you so much. Good wishes, and please come back again. Maybe we want to see you more. Thank you.